Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi all, my name is Amanah Arsy. Here I want to tell you about my lesson activity in detail. So let's see the points. The points are type of activity design. So my materials are about first vocabulary, focus on fill in the blanks. Second, pictures vocabulary, focus on write the correct words. Listening, focus on similar sentences and words, and also speaking. Focus on arranged dialogue and practice in pair. Type of text use. I just created dialogue text. I didn't use descriptive or report or narrative or kind of. And also learning materials provided. There are 4 worksheets here. Audio recording of worksheet 3, pictures of worksheet 2. Kind of media use, only pictures, but if we are in a classroom, maybe we will need sound system audio or laptop. And evaluation or assessment, I'm going to explain you then. Alright, the next slide is about the audience. Of course, trained attendant, basic level. We can see the first worksheet here. Means activity 1. I choose vocabulary because I think the first activity should be easy. So that's why I want the student fill in each blank the correct word. And also I want the student can identify the words that really sounds more natural in each situation. So they can imagine when they work as train attendant. The next worksheet, worksheet 2, means activity 2, picture vocabulary. Write the correct words. Still vocabulary because I want the students know a lot of words so they can improve their speak. So here I provided some vocabulary like price list, vegetables, bowl, cup, and then they can choose words that describe each pictures. And these pictures actually, I think it relates to the work as train attendant. I also inspired because after analyzing the questionnaires from my respondents, I know that train attendant needs English, focus on listening and speaking. So here I choose verb to help them improve their new words, their new vocabulary, so they can be confident when they speak English to passenger. And here, also I and my team elaborated some materials and activity from flight attendant website. This is englishformyjob.com. You can visit if you want. And also from ebook Amtrak Standard Service Manual. Not only that, actually, I and my friend also inspired from EPT listening class when in the 4th semester, because the listening activity is good for the beginner, I think. And now, let's see the worksheet 3, means activity 3, listening. Choose similar sentences and words. There are 2 parts, and the first part full of sentences because I want the student make difference between sentences and words. So they can choose, in the part 1, they can choose the sentences that they hear first. That means they can mark it. And also here I provided a link, so they can only click the link and then they can hear the audio. And the last worksheet is worksheet 4. For speaking, arranged dialogue. So here I provided 2 situations. First, helping passenger and be ordering food. The situation relates to the train attendant's works daily. So that's why here I said let's practice work in pairs, and I want the students choose one of dialogues below and arrange them into a good conversation. And also based on the situation given. Next, the procedure of my lesson plan. The first one, starter. Because this is an introduction, I want teacher show some pictures about train attendants, and then teacher asks students several questions like, look at the picture, what do you see, Have you got on a trend and seen a trend attendant? Would you mind have a job like in the picture? For interest the students, so the teacher can get attention from the student, right? And then in identification, teacher give an explanation about trend attendant occupation that focus on giving service to people. Yeah, I want the students think that trend attendant focus on giving people a service. That means they have to focus on helping people, give the best service to them. And also, teacher gives students fill in each blank. Yes, this is the worksheet 1 use. To choose correct word, usually use as trend attendant. And then, teacher gives students vocabulary tasks using pictures, worksheet 2, and also student identify the correct word that describe the picture. So I mixed the two worksheet here in identification because I think this is the time for collecting information. And the next one, analyzing. I want the teacher give student listening section, and then student can analyze which word, phrase, or sentence that heard first. And associating. Associating means they practice what they understand. That's why students work in pair to arrange one dialogue, because I want them to work together, share their opinion based on the situation given, and also share what exactly they understand about they learn. And in communicating, it actually can be a presentation, but here I want a student in pair present their dialogue each other. And then the answer key. I provided the answer key in my lesson plan because lots of my material full of fill in the blank or not full of practice, but there is still a theories. In evaluation or assessment, I think using achievement tasks is good, and because my material focus on interactive speaking responses because for my conversation, that's why I provided score rubric for practice the conversation. I just choose 3 aspects: fluency, pronunciation, and vocabulary, and also between 3 numbers score 5, 3, 1. You can see the description here because I don't want to make them difficulty like assess their grammar or their comprehend. I want them to be happy first, to enjoy the learn. And also I provided a scoring for vocabulary rubric, but for the worksheet assessment, I think you can read here for the first worksheet there are 7 numbers. If all correct, the students can get 10, but if there are like 1 or 2 wrong, they can get 9 or 8. And also for the worksheet 2 is exactly same. So that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day all.